Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Shout out to all the homies who watched yesterday's video, the vlog where we framed those pictures and got them up. It didn't do too well, but the homies who did watch it and did show some love, I appreciate you guys very much. Tomorrow's video, the day after this video, is going to be another vlog where we hang up the pictures and hang up the TV, get the Xbox in there, and continue to work on the studio. So I hope you guys are excited for that. And like I said, I'm just going to be plugging in some end of the season videos. Today's video is just going to be like a recap of the season. We're just going to talk about the good things of the season, the bad things of the season. You guys can give me, your feedback if you guys liked the season, if you didn't, what you liked, what you didn't. And then, vlog the next day. Then we'll probably do another, like, my favorite pieces of the season, then try to plug in another vlog and just go back and forth for the next couple days, alright? So, you guys can always go to Instagram, follow us at Preem Population if you guys are into Supreme or aftermarket Supreme, buying, selling, trading, winning shit, all on Preem Population. Leroy Destroy is my personal. You guys can check it out on there, see what kind of pictures and stories I post, and you guys can stay up to date that way, alright? So, without further ado, let's get into this video. And man, dude, where to start? Spring summer 2018, dude, this was definitely a different season. The whole vibe of the season, how the season unfolded, was definitely different from anything that I have experienced before. As Supreme continues to get bigger, they make more products, more people get into it, and it just seems like it becomes more saturated, more oversaturated each season that passes. But that is life, dude. Everything changes, everything grows. It cannot stay the same forever. It just can't, dude. So let's look at some of the good things and some of the bad things. I do think that they had some cool prints going on this season. I feel like the main print or design of the season, the liquid blue, the skull pile print, I'll try to put up some different items that had that print on it. That was a highlight of the season for me, for sure. Definitely a thumbs up. I love that print. I loved it back in the day with Juicy J rocking it, and it was really dope that they brought that back to life and did multiple pieces with that. I have a bunch of the pieces that had that print on it. That was a very big up for me for the season. It was cool that they brought back IBCA for you old heads or people who have been in it longer and know about illegal business or the original zip-ups or the hats or stuff like that. It was really cool that they brought that design back as well. So that was definitely a plus for me. And of course the accessories. Everybody always loves the accessories. I feel like the accessories were very, very good this season. Except I just feel like it was a little bit unbalanced. Like, people always look for the accessories, but I feel like the accessories were a little too overpowering, and it's like every single week, just everybody only cared about the accessories. Like, what accessory was dropping this week? The clothes kind of got left in the dust or left on the back burner, and I just feel like nobody really cared about the clothes. I feel like the clothes were not up to par. I feel like they could have made way sicker stuff, and they have made sicker stuff, and I'm hoping that clothes-wise, jackets, stuff like that will be better in fall winter, dude. So another highlight of the season I feel like was the summer tees. That was cool that it was one of the last weeks of the season. The summer tees did very, very well, better than a lot of tees that have done in the past. Like the group as a whole, as a set, they did very well, and they are still doing well today. So I feel like that is a good for sure. And I feel like, for the majority of the collaborations, they ended up flopping. There was a couple ones. Ramoa did very, very good. Sadly, I didn't get to participate in that. I didn't get my hands on one for retail. I was not able to flip it. I wasn't able to keep it, but that was still a very good part of the season. And also with Fox, I feel like Fox was probably the best collaboration of the season, just product-wise, how they made it, the presentation, the resale, like people wanting it. I feel like it was one of, if not the best collaboration of the season, and that was definitely a highlight for me. Fox was one of my favorites in a long, long time, dude. So some of the bad things that I have, or the negatives, or the thumbs down, or the L's that I have noticed this season, starting off with the hats, dude. The hats were extremely terrible. I mentioned this in a video previously. I just feel like the hats were extremely garbage this season, dude. I feel like they did not put very much effort into it. I feel like they recycled, a lot of hats that they have already done, a lot of prints, a lot of materials that they have already done, and it's just like the whole like bang of the hats just was not there, dude. Honestly, probably 80 or 90% of the hats that dropped you can buy for retail or under retail. Extremely sad, and I'm really hoping that in fall winter with beanies and hats, it kind of brings back that little accessory part and brings it back to life, dude. So the hats is one, and another bummer for me was Spitfire. So the whole season I was waiting for the skate collaboration like I do every season. I was expecting it to be Anti-Hero. You know, any skate collaboration I would have been excited for. When they announced Spitfire, I was very happy. I was stoked. The skateboarding part of me was very excited, and I just feel like it was just not there, dude. I was way excited, and when I saw the items, I was extremely bummed out. I feel like they could have done way better with Spitfire, dude. I feel like they should have used the big head, or they should have used some other Spitfire design besides the swirl, and it just didn't make it all the way for me, dude. I was extremely bummed out about that, and I guess we have to look forward to fall winter skate collaboration. So another sad part of this season, or another L, was the North Face collaborations. Both collaborations extremely flopped, and you can buy pretty much everything that dropped from both of those collaborations for retail price. I think the only things that you can't is the metallic bags. Those are the only things that have gone up in value, or at least a little bit. Everything from snakeskin, they made way too much of it, way too many people copped. All that stuff is under retail, and the metallic parkas and bib pants, those are all under or at retail as well. Extremely sad. Never seen that before. Spring, summer, that was a first, dude. North Face is always usually that guaranteed 2 weeks a season where it's gonna hit. People are gonna want it. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna resell, and it's gonna go wild. And this was the first season that both North Face collaborations straight dookie flopped, and extremely sad. I'm not really a fan of the snakeskin, but the metallic stuff I think is sick, and I think before the snakeskin, the metallic stuff will rise for sure. Another L was just the collaborations in general, dude. It started very early on in the season at week 2 or 3 with Nike. That was something that was hyped up, that was looked forward to, and that just flopped, dude. Still, the jackets you can get for close to retail, some of the colors, and just that whole collaboration did very poorly. And then it bled into Public Enemy Undercover, which was a disaster, a huge disaster, dude. Honestly, probably the biggest flop that I've ever seen from Supreme, and man, dude, extremely sad and discouraging, but that was a huge flop. Then you go into Hellraiser, which did not do well. The decks are sitting, flopping. Nobody wants the tees, nobody wants the jackets, the hoodies, the shorts. I thought Hellraiser was cool. I love the trench coat, I love the decks, I love the tees, but as a whole, it did very poorly, dude. You can keep going on and on to more collaborations. Like I said, Ramoa did good, Fox did good, but honestly, other than that, every collaboration they had this season pretty much flopped, and you can buy a lot of that stuff for retail price, dude. So there's many different factors that go into things happening like this. It's like, why is things flopping? Why is like nothing selling? Why can't sell my product? I have too much product. Multiple things go into it. A lot of people blame StockX. I think StockX has a huge deal or a huge part in it, but there's also multiple different things, dude. This season was the first season that they did signups in LA. So, you know, as we were getting used to that and dealing with the season, also Supreme is just getting more popular, dude. More people are interested in it. There's more people that are on it, more than ever, dude. I'm sure each week there's more people copying than there was the last week, and it is just blowing up into this world phenomenon, dude. And of course, as a company, as a brand, you are not going to hold back from that. They're going to make sure that 70-80% of their stuff sells out, but they're going to make sure that it barely sells out. Everybody is getting everything that they want. The product numbers are through the roof. They are for sure, without a doubt, making more product numbers than they ever have before. More people are copying it. There's more product numbers. StockX has a huge part to do with it. The sign-up system in LA, there's multiple different things, you know, that go into kind of like Supreme being like not as hyped up as it used to be. I don't think it's dead in any way, shape, or form. People are still going to be excited about fall winter. I'm still excited about fall winter, but it's definitely going to be a different ball game, dude. You know, even if fall winter brings the heat and, you know, there's fire pieces, hats, beanies, big jackets, the collaborations, I just feel like the way the market is right now and, you know, how down and sunken it is, there's nothing that is going to revive it, you know, as fast as the turn of a season. You know, there's too many people copping it. There's too many people that are just in it for a quick dollar, and, you know, that might be what the week to week turns into. You know, you might only be able in the future to make money off of box logos, TNFs, and older items, you know, because people, I don't know how long it's going to go. People are going to keep buying stuff and then getting cashed out for less than what they paid for. You know, I don't really understand that. But so all around, dude, honestly, I would give this season like a 6 out of 10. That's a harsh 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. There's a couple things that maybe would bump it up to a 7, but definitely there was some angles that didn't hit it for me, and some things that I'm definitely hoping that they do better in fall winter. I've seen a lot of people talking on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, saying this season was garbage, it was trash, yada yada. But you know, from your own personal view, you know, I would like to see what you guys are feeling, not what somebody else is saying, or not an influenced opinion, like just yourself, your brain, the items to you, the collaborations to you. How did you feel about the season? You know, again, Fox was a big up for me. The Skull Pile was a big up for me. Ramoa was cool. IBCA was cool. The summer tees were cool. I really like the catcher's mask. Some of those other things, we'll get into that, you know, in the next video. I'll talk about maybe like my top items of the season and my top, you know, the lowest ranking items of the season, stuff like that. But I would like to hear your guys' opinions, dude. So 7 out of 10 for me, maybe 6 out of 10 on a rough day for me. Really looking forward to fall winter. I'm hoping that they bring the heat with fall winter, and I'm hoping that we can get some good collaborations, some good jackets, you know, some bigger, puffier, nicer jackets, and some nice beanies. And I'm just looking forward to fall winter, dude. So let me know your guys' opinions. If you guys made it to the end, thank you guys very much. I went over some good, some bad, and then my overall opinion. And if you guys want to leave some comments with the same, maybe leave some things, what was good to you, what was bad to you, and then your overall score of the season. I would be interested to see what you guys are thinking. All right, appreciate you guys, love you guys very much. Hope you guys are excited for the vlog tomorrow, because that is coming, and we will catch you then. All right, thank you guys for watching. Follow us on Instagram. Peace.